Hi, welcome back. I'm Mary Jo, also known as Sewjo. This is my channel where we talk about all my quilty stitchy things. And I'm back to sew my days 19, 20, and 21 for my 2024 advent calendar that was curated by my husband. So this is going to be fabric 1, fabric 2, and fabric 3 using this 3-yard quilt book, Modern Views with 3-yard quilts. And I'm going to be doing it's a breeze quilt right back here. Now where this is white in here, that's going to be my pink. And then this little pinky color and this blue are going to be these two fabrics. So now I'm not going to give out all the fabric cutting instructions, but I will be using my favorite ruler, which is my Stripology ruler. I'm going to cut it all up and then I'll be back. So I have cut out squares according to the pattern for my fabric 1, my fabric 2, and my fabric 3. So basically I'm going to pair my fabric 1 with a fabric 2, and then I'm going to pair my fabric 3 with a fabric 2. So I will have 12 of these and 12 of these. Now, I have already drawn a line on the back of all of these fabric 2s. I don't know if you could see it. So I'm just going to pair these up here. There we go. And we're making 2 half square triangles at a time. So I'm going to put some pins in here. And then when I take it over to the sewing machine, I'm going to sew a 1/4 inch from the line on both sides. And then we'll cut it apart with 2 half square triangles. Now, are the pins necessary? Of course not. But I don't know how to pin. I don't know how to sew without pinning. So I use lots of pins. So I'll do all that. And then I'll make some of these. Again, I already drew lines corner to corner down there. Probably hard to see on the camera, but there is a line there, and I just use a pencil. That usually is my marking tool of choice, especially if it's on the back. If something's on the front, and then I'll use an air eraser, air soluble or water soluble marking tool. All right, so just do a bunch of pinning, sewing. So I have my big pile of squares here, so to make half square triangles. So now I just need to cut them apart, and then I'm going to square them up a little bit using the clearly slotted perfect trimmers. Just grab these here. Now there's not going to be a lot to trim. I had to go grab the right trimmer. I had the wrong one. But I'm going to trim them up. Won't be a lot. And I'm going to do this for all blocks. Trim them up. And then we'll press them. And those will be my half square triangles. So I'm just going to do this with all blocks. I'm going to have, I think, 24 of these. And then 24 of these. Oops. 24 of those. And 24 of these when they're all done. So I'm just going to do a lot of trimming. So I have made all my half square triangles, 24 of these, 24 of these. So now, according to the pattern, it just wanted me to make rows, make all these rows and then assemble them. However, I'm going to do mine a little bit different. I'm going to make them into the pinwheels first and then assemble the pinwheels into rows. I think that's going to be easier than just the half square triangles because that would be too easy for them to get mixed up, in my opinion. So just going to make some pinwheels. So we're going to put this here so that prints up, then just spin this around, spin this around again, and start here and then turn it for the print. So that will be what one pinwheel looks like, and then we'll come over here and do the same thing. So that will be a pinwheel. Then I'll spin it. Start like that, spin it. Start like this, and then spin it again. So that will be the other pinwheel. Now I'll pin these all together, and when I sew, I'll just do a big chain piece so as to sew all these vertical seams, and then I can go back and sew all the horizontal seams. So I'll be back when that's all done. I now have all of my blocks made. This was made with my fabric 1, fabric 2, and this was made with my fabric 2 and fabric 3. So now I just need to assemble them 3 across and 4 down and just alternated them. So my first row, just have this one, so my fabric 1, fabric 3, fabric 1, and then the second row will be fabric 3, fabric 1, and then a fabric 3. So I'm going to pin all these together, and then when I take it to the sewing machine, I will sew these down in a big web piecing. So I'll just sew all these horizontal seams. Well, I guess there's only going to be two horizontal seams, and I'll press, and then I'll sew the vertical seams. And I'll be back when it's time to add the borders. So I have the center of this quilt top all put together. Now what I'm doing is, it's a breeze pattern here from Fabric Cafe from the Modern Views Quilts. So now I just need to add an inner border all the way around, which will be this. And then the outer border. And then we'll hang it up, take a look at it, and look at the final results. Again, this is from my 2024 advent calendar that my husband curated for me. All right, let's add some borders and hang it up. And it is done. So it's a breeze, 3-yard quilts from Modern Views with 3-yard quilts. Now this is approximately 46 by 58. I had to look. So this was done with my days 19, 20, and 21 from my 2024 advent calendar that was curated by my husband. Okay, till next time.